Hi Scrubs, I hope you're well. So a lot of you guys have requested that I do another home stable tour, so I'm going to start introducing you to all of my horses. So of course this will be a horse that you guys are very familiar with. This is DANGERCAKE, my starter. Big fan of eating cake, has a bit of an attitude, but you know, we love him. That's what makes him awesome. So the next one is DITZY. She is my only Morgan. She was the first horse that I bought because you start off with your starter, and then DITZY was I saw somebody riding this Morgan in Merland, and I was like, oh my god, that is so pretty, I have to have that. So she was the first one that I bought, and she like waddles like a little duck when she walks, so she's adorable, I really like her. My next one is DOUGAL. Their like actual game name is inspired for the fact that he likes to fall into holes and then get stuck and then I can't get out. I don't ride him a lot because he's very slow, but as we know the ponies are going to be getting the speed boost, and I'm looking forward to that because this will make this a lot more tolerable. He's looking at me like, how dare you, but it's true, DOUGAL, I'm sorry. So the next one I got was BJORN, and he's named after BJORN from BJORN Ironside in Vikings. And he is very gorgeous. I so wanted a Frisian. The reason that I like rushed to get to level 12 was literally so that I could have this Frisian. I think it's so cool. I do have the updated model, which we'll see a little bit later, but he is so majestic. The only thing is, I find, and this is on all the Frisians, even the new model, I think they turn like a bus. They just don't turn very well. So the next one I got was Bob, although Bob was previously known as Lady, and had the beautiful flowing mane of the Shire, and this is my only Shire that I have. But Bob, well, at the time was Lady, and just was like, no, you and me did not get along. And then I was like, you know what, this horse is clearly not happy for some reason, so I give them a haircut and renamed them to Bob. And you know what, we get on so well now, we do. Like, Shires are super stubborn. Like, if there's a mountain, it's like, I can go through this mountain, just you watch me. So you gotta adore that fighting spirit right there. The next one is BEAMY. She, just like DANGERCAKE's model, did get changed. They updated it, so her eyeliner isn't on point as much as it used to be, but I still really like her, although I don't really ride her as much. I did find her quite nippy and quite speedy. I haven't ridden her in a while, but yeah, she's very cute. I like her. The next one is KASPER. KASPER is like my champ horse. He is the horse that I race with if I'm doing high scores. He's the horse I go to, although he's so bipolar when it comes to it, because he's like, today I'm gonna do good for you, and then like 5 minutes later he's like, nah, I'm good. So he's a bit bipolar like that. He has his moments where he just decides he's gonna troll you quite a bit, but he is fantastic, and he's one of my favorite horses. He really is. He's a very special horse to me. So this is MINTA, also known as MINTA. MINTA is a big fan of trees and getting stuck in the walls. Like, I remember when I first got the new home stable, she was stuck in that wall with her head poking out. Every other horse was in their stable, but no, even though I'd left her in her stable, she was over there with just her head poking out of the wall. So that is some of the things that she likes to get up to. So the next horse is Dean, my Wiggle, and the reason I call thoroughbreds, obviously, if you don't know, I call all of the English thoroughbreds Wiggles because when they gallop their butt wiggles. So this is Dean, named after Dean Ambrose, and he's fabulous and I love him to bits. Yes, I know, Dean, you're so adorable. I have 3 thoroughbreds. This was the first breed that I ended up getting more than one, because usually, as you will have seen previously, I just get one of each. Well, not one of each, I don't have every breed in the game, but he was the start of me getting quite a few of the same breed. The next one is PAIGE, who's here. PAIGE is one of the American paint horses, and she is rather a madam. She has very much an attitude like KASPER. She would be another one of my like race or championship horses that I would sort of stick with. I love her pattern, which is the main reason I got it. I thought it was very, very fabulous, but she definitely has an attitude at times. You know, you can see the eye I'm getting at the minute. The next one is Prince, and Prince is also known as the Prince of Pain because he was a nightmare to train. If I thought Bob was difficult, Prince just took it to a whole new level. I haven't really ridden him very much except for like events and things. Right now he's wearing some very nice Valentine's Day attack. I think he's gorgeous, so I love his colouring, and I love the magic colouring, and he is the only Jorvik wild pony that I own. But he is very pretty, but he just has a bit of an attitude. And then the next one is Edge. This is the only Welsh pony that I own, and he is very nice. I really like him. I think he's adorable. Like, he's just so cute. He really, really is. He's very nice. He's reasonably well behaved as well. He's not too bad. So this is Ghost. Ghost was the second thoroughbred that I got. The Carmelo, or the Perlino, I guess it depends. But she is absolutely a big scary cat. They're like, it's ironic that she's called Ghost, and I named her after Ghost from Ghost in Game of Thrones, and she's a wuss. She's a complete wuss. It's like, oh, is that something scary over there? I'm gonna run the other direction. She's not very helpful in spooky quests. So this next horse is KURO, and KURO is gorgeous. This is the new updated Frisian model, which is, you know, BJORN's the old one. And he's gorgeous. He's named after Kurosaki Ichigo from Bleach, and he's super pretty, but cannot turn very well. It's the same thing, same problem as BJORN. So this next one is BALOR, named after Finn Balor, and he is a horse that, you know what, when the Living Zombies first came out, I thought I don't really like these at all, and went over to see him, and he just winked at me, and I was like, oh my god, this horse is so cute. So he's actually very well behaved, compared to most of my horses actually. He's probably the most well behaved out of a lot of them. He's very good. So yeah, he's one that I really quite like, although I haven't ridden him in a little while. So this next one is Derek. Derek is another one of the English thoroughbreds, so he's one of the Wiggles, and I love him to bits. He is absolutely gorgeous. I really wanted them to have a dapple grey brought into the game, so when he came out I just was like, yes, 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 I have to have this. He's adorable. He's a bit of a scaredy cat too, like Ghost is, but he's very, very cute. I love him to bits. And then the next one is RUKIA. So this is I think this is the only Frisian sport that I have. I think she's gorgeous. Like, look at that mane and tail. She's so pretty. She's just like a big fluffy cloud. She's very pretty. She knows she's very pretty though. And I named her after RUKIA from Bleach. And this is Rain, which is short for Rainbow. This is the only Mustang that I have, and I really, really love her colouring. I never got any of the other Mustangs because I saw this one, even though it was one of the earlier colours, and I was like, I like this one, I think, more than the rest. But they have the buck animation that they do, and I really, really like her. I haven't ridden her in a little while. I was hoping she would kind of be maybe one of my new championship horses, but I never found her just as good as KASPER and PAIGE, so I never really ended up using her for that so much. So now for the other part of my horses. So this is Lagatha. She was the first of the heavy Jorvik wilds that I bought. I got all three, which I'm going to show you now. So we've got Ragnar here as well. He's one of my favourite colorations actually, although I do really like the pink and the white one. This is probably one of my favourite colour variations in them. And then this is FLOKI, who is another one of that set. There was three in total, so I got all three of them. I think they're stunning. I love them, and they have attitude and sass, like as you can see over there, much sass. So this is my Icelandic ASUNA, which means lucky, and she is so adorable. She's like a little killer whale or a little cow. Her coloration's just adorable. I love it. So the next one was one that you guys named, and this is Dandelion, who is my only halflinger. I got this one off the app, and I just love the mane. It's so much floof. So much floof. Adorable. It really, really is. So the next one after that was ELORA, which is the new Arabian model that came out. I just thought she was so adorable because I didn't have any of the old Arabians, so I decided to get her, and I think she's absolutely stunning. The one that I got after that was SKELETOR. I loved this horse. I was like, I don't really usually buy two of the same unless I'm a massive fan of them, but I had to get this one. This one reminded me too much of SKELETOR, so I was like, I need this horse. So I got that one during a live stream. So the next one is one of my favourite horses out of everything, and this is JOESTAR, and it's named after JOESTAR, or JoJo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, so nothing to do with JoJo Siwa at all. This is like literally one of my favorite horses. This is the Hanoverian. It's the only Hanoverian that I have. I just love the color variation. It's literally so pretty, and I love the way it moves as well. So it's one of my all-time favorites. So the next one is Donnie. So Donnie is super beautiful. Oh, the colors is just stunning, and the markings and just the dapples. She's just so beautiful. I absolutely love this color. I can't say that enough. It's absolutely stunning. So she is one of the Pinta Arabians. She's the only one that I have, but I absolutely love it. So this is my only Connemara. This is Athos, named after Athos from the Musketeers, the BBC show. He's so cute. Look at his little nose. Come here, look up. Stop chewing the ground. This was one of the first horses to have a lot of like little tiny animations, especially around the nose and the nostrils and that, so I think they're super cute. So these are the start of the new heavy Orviguels that came out. I have all three. This is the rainbow one, and it's just so beautiful. There's rainbow like everywhere. I've decided to call this one Rhaegal, which is from Game of Thrones. It's one of Daenerys Targaryen's dragons, which is the theme I've gone through with all three of them. And I couldn't think of names for them for ages, but I wanted some names that sort of went with all three, sort of as a set. So this one I have decided to call Viserion. So this is my next dragon, sort of, I guess. This is the gold one, and I prefer its natural colour. This one, as far as I remember, goes grey and white. This one has sort of I think it's a Palomino, or yeah, I think this one's the Palomino one, and it's beautiful. Yes, this one is the Palomino one, which changes colour. I'm not so much of a fan of the gold one. It's probably one of my least favourite, I think, in that, but I do love the eyes. But yeah, it's really nice. And then the next one is Drogon, which is the one that looks like Insectosaurus from Monsters vs. Aliens. I wasn't impressed with that comment, I'm sorry. So this is the spotty one. So I think it's really cute. I really like that one. And it's got a really lovely natural colour as well when it changes colour. So then we have two of my latest. This is Asuna. And she is one of the new Lusitanos, and she is gorgeous. She's so pretty. I love her. She's so cute. Like, she really is. And then the one beside her in the stable is Kirito, which is also a name that comes from Sword Art Online. And this is literally like my favorite horse right now, except for Joestar. The only reason that Joestar slightly still has a little bit of an edge is because I prefer the way Joestar moves to Kirito, but the model is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I can't say it enough. So this horse I've been riding a lot recently. So yeah, it was a nightmare to train the two Lusitanos in any kind of cross-country course. I've not had that much trouble with cross-country races in a while. But yeah, that is all of my horses in my stable. I have never got rid of any of the horses I bought, so these are all the horses that I have on this game. I don't plan to ever get rid of any. I know that some will probably get remodeled again in the future, but I think I'll probably still keep the ones that I have, even if they do. Anyway, scrubs, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you've had a lovely day, and bye-bye!